Hey everybody, it's the Musical Gamer again. Welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. This time, in Chapter 4, I won't make the same mistakes I made in Chapter 3 and get nearly all of my squad killed. That was really sad. Well, anyway, after completing Chapter 3, a couple of things have become available to us now in the castle town of Randgrease. We now have access to the Castle Front Street and the War Cemetery. I'll go over these really quickly, because they just became available to us. It'll be really quick, too. Nothing too bad. At the Castle Front Street...
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today?
Indeed I am off duty, Ms. Ellett. We can meet Ellett over here. I actually forgot her first name. That's not good. But we can meet her here, and she can sell us some very interesting things.
Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on.
Well, sort of selling. More like investing.
Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall. Written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say?
No, I didn't ask, but you're gonna tell me, aren't you?
Sure. I could leave it up
Yep,
to
she
the
is.
news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything.
Just like America. America.
Not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So,
okay.
This is my brilliant
Where do we come
plan.
into this?
The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons.
Aren't we
I'll
technically
keep
a
this
government
space
goon?
filled
We
with
are a
up-to-date,
lieutenant in the militia.
absolutely factual info. No censorship.
I don't think she's thought this
And your
through, but
exploits
well,
will
it's
feature heavily, I'm sure.
Ellett. She doesn't.
So yeah,
She never thinks
come
things
by and have
through.
a read sometime.
All right, well, we'll do that. We'll come by and read, and you can check up on events that have recently happened in the game. Basically, every time you complete a mission, once the Castle Front Street opens up, you get little news clips you can read. I don't think I'll be showing all of these off, though. If you want to read them, pause the video. I'm not going to, because it's not important. Basically, what these things do is they just basically give you extra information of what your actions have done to help the war or the country.
And while you're here...
But this is the real important reason why we're here.
I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket.
Why do we get the feeling we're going to be broke by the time we leave?
So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started?
I knew it. Well, anyway, this is kind of important.
Your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already.
Oh, good. She's got a
So how
place to
about
go.
Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
Now that is a title if I've heard one. But yeah, basically it's investment. She says investment. Basically we're buying. These are actually extra chapters you can watch or interact with. Some of them do have missions. The ones that do have missions, though, are the extra special ones that unlock potentials for extra squad members. Like there's one for Rosie, there's one for Largo. There's a lot of different things that we can buy from her. So I will buy Ellett Embedded because it is kind of important, and it's not really going to cost us too much.
Thanks a million.
No problem. Thank you. I'll probably be showing off
I
the
plan on putting out new
extra
editions periodically, so drop by and check
the
it out
extra
often.
bits as bonus episodes more so than anything else. So those will be coming out on
Especially
Sundays.
After you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Oh, that won't be too hard to do. We are an exciting guy. We love beetles and nature, and I'm really destroying my claim, aren't I? Anyway, last but not least, the War Cemetery, which has become open to us. Visit the resting place of those who have fallen in battle. I've never actually had this happen because I've never let anyone die, but I think if anybody dies, you can visit a memorial here and see the people who have died in your squad. Kind of morbid, I know, but it's there. I've never had that happen, though, so I really can't say from first-hand experience. The other big reason for the War Cemetery, though, is this.
Paying your respects. Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh. Then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I like the scent of death.
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Oh god, you're gonna tie everything into nature, aren't you, Welkin?
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Oh, well, thanks.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced.
Oh, being humble will only get you so far, Welkin.
One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
Just like in the last mission! I'm sorry, guys. I really screwed up.
Respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see.
Well, duly noted. We will come here with experience.
I'll teach you healing request today.
This is a very good order. This is actually the
Use it
first
to
order I
request a
like
medic
to
heal
get.
a single allied unit's wounds. Well, what is your decision?
This is a very good order for when you're in a pinch, and I could have really used this, and god damn it, I don't have enough experience. Yeah, this is the purpose, the real purpose of the War Cemetery, for me at least. You come here with experience and you can be taught extra orders, and these are actually very good and useful orders too. Much more useful than the ones I feel you get from leveling up your troops. But unfortunately, we don't have enough experience. I probably would have had enough experience if I didn't royally botch the last mission.
I suppose it was too soon for you.
Yeah, no kidding.
I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Alright, well, we'll do that. He'll always be around, so don't worry about not being able to get an order right away once it's offered. Okay, well, we do have experience and we do have money. What should I use this on? Well, let's go to the research and development and see what new upgrades we can get. You can usually get new upgrades after each mission. Yeah, develop weapons. Nothing new rifle-wise. Machine gun, lance, sniper. No hand grenades. No, I guess there's nothing new there. So, in that case, we should get some tank upgrades. There's some new tank upgrades. That's what's here. Reinforced body. Definitely getting that. That is very good. Could reinforce the front armor. Anti-armor shell as well. What else do we have? Spare tread. That might not be bad. Nothing new there. Okay, I'll get the spare tread. Yeah, I got the spare tread and just put that there. Good. Now that that's all squared away, we can spend more money. And oh god, 4,200. That is pretty expensive. So I'll get the reinforced armor 1, and we'll call it a day for buying things.
It's done.
Okay, that'll do me nicely for now. Okay, that's enough buying stuff. Edelweiss is as equipped as we can get it for now. Training field. I'm wondering if I should level anybody up. I might want to get everybody to level 3. I know I do have the scouts and the engineers are there. Let's get the shock troopers there and the lancers there and the snipers. Yeah, that'll actually be really helpful. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Just get everybody to level 3. That should be good enough. Level up. Hey, oh, we got something new.
potential out of the shock troopers.
Oh yeah, new shock trooper potential. Okay, everybody's at level 3 now. That should do us nicely for the next mission.
Back anytime.
Might want to consider playing some more playing some skirmishes. I haven't played any yet. There's only that one map. Okay. Well, we've taken care of that now. New report has been added. All that ooh, wait, hang on. Yeah, you can see there's that little blue tab there. This is the extra report.
Elit embedded.
I will be showing this off in a bonus episode, though, so we'll do that then. Okay. Oh, by the way, these 3 tabs that opened up at the end of the last episode, the personnel, weaponry, and glossary, I'll just tell you right now, these are just, you go to these tabs just to look up information. Personnel is character bios, weaponry is weapon bios, that can actually be kind of interesting. Glossary is just a list of terms. So, that's that. Okay, let's start Chapter 4. After meandering around enough. Also, I'm gonna apologize now. There's a little bit of a desync issue in the last video. I don't really know what happened. There's just there was no way I could time my commentary to the video well. It just didn't happen. I don't know what happened. Either something happened, the video got elongated in spots, or the commentary got cut in spots. Basically, I just can't make hour-and-a-half long videos on my HD PVR. I don't think I can do that, so I'm gonna make sure these don't take too long.
Crossing the bridge and attacking the eastern camp.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the army on this?
The plan calls for the army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
So...
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
Yeah, I was about to say, we're being sacrificed here.
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too.
Yeah, but you're not a foot soldier now, you jerk.
But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions. Even dangerous ones.
Can't argue with that, I guess.
Understood, Captain.
I don't think Faldio can either.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Breaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... It's going to be tough.
More like near impossible,
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
but... Yeah, recon might not be a bad thing to do.
Observe it. I don't mind, but what do you...
Oh, just leave this to Welkin. Alicia, what's wrong?
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
What?
What the hell happened?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
Oh, great, if Alicia couldn't do
You
that.
want me to break it up?
Welkin, what? Yeah, of course.
I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
No, it wouldn't be better to let them have it out. I'll have it all over your head. That sounded
Let them have
wrong.
It out. You can't just ignore them.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
I think it might be a good idea to see what's going on.
Well, but that may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right.
Well said, Alicia.
Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Welkin, you're an idiot. Go help the squad, goddammit.
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Or killing each other slowly from the inside, but hey, teamwork does that to people sometimes. Alright, well, anyway. Next scene. And this is a pretty heavy one, I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on!
Here he comes to save the day.
Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant. It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her.
So Rosie's a
She's got
racist too.
bad
Great.
reputation and everybody knows it.
Now I can't just hate the
No
Empire for it.
Darksons allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being, the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it. That's
Got a problem
enough.
with that?
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that can't you understand?
Even you, Largo? Oh God, I thought the veteran soldier here would have a different
Another
opinion.
thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Galia's hands in 48 hours.
Welkin, what are you
Now, if
doing?
my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign.
Welkin,
Squad
you're
7 will be all yours, Largo.
you
But if my
idiot.
plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
That is a fool's bet.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
You're oh my God.
Wait a sec. Welkin.
This is to be the single most craziest thing any video game protagonist has done in any Let's Play I've done so far. God damn it, Welkin. And now the game's explaining sub-episodes. Like, you can see this little, it has an asterisk next to it. Sub-episodes you don't need to view to continue with the plot. I'm going to, though, because they're nice. They flesh out the story. And I like fleshing out the story, because story's a story. I like stories. Stories are nice. Stories are the reason why I play video games in the first place.
Welkin.
So, Welkin, are you reflecting on your idiotic actions?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise. That's what's up.
At least someone here has sense.
I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
Aw, don't blame yourself, Isara. You're not the racist here.
It's nobody's fault, Ys. It's a war. We're all on edge here. And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
Yeah, well, if we pull it off.
That'd be great if it works.
Yeah, if. That's the word to use.
But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
That's the problem we have. You shouldn't have given us a time limit.
Well, that's the hard part.
You haven't even figured it out yet, have you?
Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are.
There's what?
Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
There's what, game?
Sure, what is it?
Game? You're not gonna... Oh, game.
You follow me?
But that's... Is that even possible?
Well, Ys, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now.
What is she making?
All right. I'll trust you on this.
What is Alicia trusting us on?
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
What are we starting? A game. I hate you. Yeah, the game decides to leave you in the dark for a little bit, but that'll all be figured out shortly. I do have to say, the plan he comes up with is kind of ingenious. Especially for the technology they have. Not gonna lie.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river.
The river? What do you mean, the river?
We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Okay, but what if they spot the boats?
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming
Boyo,
a couple
you
of
Irish
foot
now?
soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
This is not a war for you, boyo.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion.
Ah, Isara has fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion. I'm gonna stop with the Irish accent. I
It will only
can't
hold
do
for
an
a few
Irish
minutes,
accent.
but it
I
should be
can
enough to
sometimes,
cross.
but not right now. It's not really coming out that well.
Just a sec. Ships come through here. It's got to be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers.
Oh, so it's an estuary. That means it's pretty shallow.
I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow.
Okay, maybe this
Shallow
isn't such a
enough for tank to
idiotic
drive
plan after
across.
all.
Trust me on this.
Yes, Largo.
First,
I realize
the
this is
Edelweiss
completely
will
insane.
Cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
Or in our coffin when we drown, but, well, hey. Worse things, I guess, have happened.
You hear something? Yeah, I do. What is it? Beats me.
Oh, hi there! Well, that worked. I'm actually very surprised that worked. Oh, his dad's flare gun. This is it, Welkin. Send that baby
Edelweiss
skyward.
Swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens.
Well, this is it. The start of the assault. Alright, let's get this show on the road and see how I can botch this mission up too. One thing I have to realize, I'm not playing with my New Game Plus characters. I got so used to that.
Let me brief you on Operation Cloudburst. We'll be working with the Vasel Defense Battalion.
In a New Game Plus, all your units are at the same levels as you finish the game with all the upgrades, so they have like ridiculous defense and health. They just don't take damage, especially in these early missions. We have a powerful pair of advantages going for us right now. One, we're behind them, like, epically, and two, they don't know we're here. Basically, we're like ninjas. Strike them hard and fast to make best use of that edge. We're ninja tank. Ninja tank! I like the sound of that, actually. Our objective is to occupy the enemy's base camp, again, located at the mouth of the bridge. All the way up there where that flag is circled. It's possible the enemy will detect our approach as time goes by. Once they do, count on them calling for backup. Get to that camp fast if we want to end this pretty. Yeah, and there are actually a lot of tanks on this map. However, not all of them are active. Some have their engines shut down. Basically, we need to keep our eyes open for any tanks whose radiators that are glowing and whose they aren't. Also, another thing is there are little interactable terrain bits. This is a Ragnite container, a Ragnite fuel. If we shoot it, it explodes, and it does massive damage to anything caught in the blast. It can almost take out a tank. As long as it's, you know, behind the tank and it's hitting the Ragnite engine. Anyway, we need to capture the base camp. Failure if 10 turns pass, so we have half the amount of time we normally do. If Vulcan dies, if the enemy occupies our base camp, or if all of our soldiers and reserves are killed. So, that's that. We are all approaching from this one central area. The Edelweiss is already set for us. Thank you, game. Let us start with... we'll put Alicia there. Wait, hang on. We'll put Alicia there. We'll put Rosie next to her. We'll put Largo behind Alicia. Okay, that'll do nicely. Let's put... Nadine there. I definitely want a sniper. I used Marina last time, so let's put Cesare here. Put Cesare there. Noche, I'm glad to see you're off the relief bench and you're healed. And Susie, why not? One last spot for another shock trooper I like. Edie did as well in the last battle. I might want to use her again. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, you know, I'll put Edie back out. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, that's the squad we're taking.
Operation Cloudburst is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
Or we could die trying. The latter is actually a good possibility with how I've been playing so far. But I'll be more careful this time. The amount of turns you need to take the base camp is 3 for an A rank in this mission, I believe. Should be 3.
Take down the bridgehead as quickly as possible. Squad 7, move out!
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Okay.
All right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
Oh, I'm well aware of this.
Incoming message from Squad 1 leader Faldio Lancet on the West Bank, sir.
Wait, that's it, Lancet. That's Faldio's last name. I wonder if the guy we picked up is Faldio's relative.
Enemy company in motion, presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position. A full company? That's bad news for us.
Yeah, that's bad news bears. We
We'll
need
have
to do
move
something
fast.
about that.
We're taking that camp before the cavalry rolls in.
Which is why we only have 10 turns. Okay.
Listen closely.
What information? Potentials? I've already covered potentials. Alright. We need to make sure they don't take this camp. I've never had anybody actually push down this far. There are actually multiple camps, though, in this map. They have a camp there on the bottom, they have a camp here in the middle, and then they have their headquarters up there in the upper left. That's the one we need to take to end the mission. However, the more camps we take, the more we can push up and the more we can kind of push them back. So we can see a scout there. We can see an actual tank that's active there. Actually, that's actually even active. So one thing you can use in this map is this is the symbol for a watchtower. We have one right by our camp.
Orders in order.
Just so happens we have a sniper. So I will use said sniper and climb the watchtower and just take a look at everything. Yeah, we can see everything from up here. It's kind of funny. Okay.
Don't get careless. They could be anywhere.
All right. So what do we have here? Let's survey the situation a little bit. Crouching there. We got 2 people there. We have an active tank there. You can see the engine going. Another active tank there. Another one there. There's a lot of tanks on this map. Oh god. Another one there, and there's one there. There's like 5 tanks. This is actually gonna be kind of difficult. Oh, hello, Mr. Lancer. I see you up there. There is no way in hell we're gonna be able to shoot you though. Caesarea, I just realized, has worse accuracy than Marina. Maybe I should use Marina from now on until we can get better guns. Okay. The nice thing is we should be able to hit that. This will do some massive damage to that tank. We actually might even kill that scout too. Watch this. Watch this thing go boom. No, not that. I hit the wrong button. Watch this thing go boom. Yeah. Oh, we didn't. It was too far away from the scout. But that tank is almost done. And we will descend. It's a good idea to do that because they actually can see me from up there, and it's not a very good idea to leave a sniper out in the open. They don't exactly have good defense. They'll die pretty easily. Okay, let's roll out.
Here we go.
We need to take that first camp as quickly as we possibly can. I'm rolling. Yes, indeed, I'm rolling. Okay. There's no way that's going to hit. We can, however, mortar you. Mortaring would probably be more effective. I can't. I kind of want to blow up that tank. No. Actually, I should probably keep that tank there. I can use it for cover. Bye-bye. Oh, we blew up the tank anyway. Oops. Oh, well. Okay, now that we did that, Largo, move up and kill that other tank with your lance. Okay, we should be able... we got a large margin of error here. I have the horrible feeling he's gonna miss.
You're done.
Oh no, we got him. Excellent. Okay, that solves a problem and a half there.
All right.
Good shit, Largo. Good shit. Alright, now that that's taken care of, let's push up. You can have Alicia take the camp. Rosie, though. Let's see if you can do anything about that soldier.
After me, kiddos.
Oh, her potential woke up. That won't be there for long, though. Big Sister only activates when she's around her comrades.
I don't like their attitude.
Yeah, no, we can't really do much about this guy. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much. Alright, well, it's a good thing I pushed Rosie up anyway. I'll just take some pot shots at him. I find it entertaining that the first hit she got on this guy was a headshot from that range. Okay, well, probably the best way to kill this guy right now is with a scout, so Alicia, go. And while we're at it, we can take this camp, too. That'll be nice.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, he's shooting at me. Alright, one camp down.
Keep it up.
He has a little damage. You might be able to kill him, if we're lucky.
Now.
Ah, good shooting, Alicia. And they lost another CP there. Okay. Where should we send you? Aha, perfect.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's not good. Okay, you just face that way, and we'll try and make sure that guy... I forgot that shock trooper was there. I'm wondering, I might want to have Edie or a scout go up and deal with that. Yeah, you know what? I'll actually have, have one of the scouts go. Susie, go.
I understand.
I'm sending you into the heat of battle, Susie. Don't complain. This is your duty. This is your duty for your country. Yeah, the shock trooper would not have been able to make it this far. Actually, I don't even know if an engineer would have been able to make it this far. Ow! That hurt. Kill him, please.
Sorry, this hurts.
Ah, good shooting, Susie.
Enemy neutralized.
Whew! Okay.